Nine, eight, seven, six, five, four, three, two, one. Welcome.
Well, what happens when two best friends decide to take their friendship onto the squash court? Well, we have the HCL Pro Squash Tour Women's Singles Finals lined up for you.
Yes, right. We have Ratika Seelan fighting her best friend Pooja Aarti in the court with the first match today. Stay tuned to watch.
Hi, I'm Ratika. I just finished my semi-final match with Nirupama Dubey. I'm really excited because this is my first PSA, play some good squash. So, me and Pooja, we train together and we are good friends.
Yeah, like Ratika is my friend. You know, we train in the same academy. We get to see each other's game every day. We played twice. Like it's been like one time I won and the other time she has won.
Well, you heard the girls talk about their camaraderie and their on-court rivalry. We'll quickly go up to Soumya to see what the public thinks who will win today's final.
Hello, this is me Soumya from the grounds of HCL Squash Tour. Before the finals, let's just ask the audience what do they think about who's going to win the match.
Om Singwal for winning today's finals, since he's a lefty and I'm also lefty and he's an Indian, so as well. Thank you.
Om Singwal because he's Indian first of all, and I think he's a great player. Yeah.
I also think Om Singwal because he's Indian. So
Let's get catching about women too.
In women's,
Yeah.
I think Pooja Aarti because she plays really well. Like her finishing shots are amazing. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think Pooja's gonna win, and like she's a junior, but she's playing really well, and I think she's beaten the other girl before, so I think she's gonna win.
Yeah, same. I think Pooja Aarti is going to win because I just prefer her game more than, yeah.
I would also want to know what do they think about HCL Squash Tour and how the tournament is going about.
So I'm not playing this tournament, but I have played tournaments hosted by HCL, and I've always had a good experience with them. So I'm pretty sure this one is also going great.
So are you guys ready for the showdown? Welcoming the referees for the first match, Mr. Ashraf and Miss Mehek.
From Chennai, India, PSA ranking 249. Please put your hand together for Pooja Aarti. Age 23, hailing from Chennai, India, PSA ranking 207, the top seed, Radhika Seela.
So the stage is all set for this wonderful clash in the final of the women's singles competition in the HCL Squash Tour Indore 2024. We have the top seed Radhika Seelan against Pooja Aarti Raghu. Two players who both are from Chennai and who were partners in the recent conquest of the HCL National Doubles Championship. They won the women's doubles crown, partnering each other, but today they will be squaring up against one another on this wonderful court at the Daily College in Indore. 23-year-old Radhika Seelan, of course, is the top seed. She's been ranked 207 on the PSA World Tour for women. This is the first final of the season for her. She's made it to the semi-finals of the Little Masters and Seniors tournament in Mumbai earlier this season. She had a second round loss in the Northern Slam in Delhi, but now she looks set to win the first title of the season. On the other side, the girl in blue is 19-year-old Pooja Aarti Raghu. She's from Chennai, as I already mentioned, ranked 6th in the tournament here and 249th in the world. She has a very strong pedigree. Mother was a triathlete and the father was a diving champion. Both of them have raised Pooja and her brother to play squash. Terrific pedigree there. And she's also the Khelo India champion earlier this year. In her only tournament earlier this season, she lost in the second round in the Northern Slam, but now she's looking to stage an upset over her friend and rival, Radhika Seelan. At the road to the final for you, a very good run for the top seeded Radhika Seelan. Had a comfortable win over Nirupama Dubey in the semi-finals. Not stretched much. Pooja, on the other hand, beat Akanksha Gupta, giant killer. Akanksha had beaten a couple of seeds on her way to the semi-finals, but Pooja made short work of her, winning 8, 9, and 3 in straight games and setting up that final with Radhika Seelan. Should be a good contest out there. something to look forward to, following which you will have the men's final where the top seeded Ravindul Laksiri from Sri Lanka will take on Om Sembal, but that's later. Right now, the two players from Chennai warming up to be able to dish out a very competitive fare in the women's singles final. The HCL Tour, of course, is brought to you thanks to the support of HCL and the partnership with the Squash Rackets Federation of India. HCL, of course, has had this podium program from 2019. Some of the results are there for all to see. And with the Olympic Games looming 4 years from now, where squash is going to become a part of the program, it's going to be very interesting to see how some of these youngsters fare in tournaments going ahead. 4 years is
ஜென்ரேட்டரில் ஓடுது போல் பயங்கரமாக ஃப்ளிக்கர் ஆகுது. ஜென்ரேட்டரில் ஓடுது போல் செம்மையாக ஃப்ளிக்கர் ஆகுது. Welcome back. There was a bit of a power issue back in Indore, but it's always good to be back with the streaming. The final of the women's singles competition between Radhika Seelan and Pooja Aarti Raghu. Radhika has got a 7-3 lead in that first game, which is make her stretch that time. Pooja pulls one back with 7-4. That'll be a bit of a challenge for friends to be on the same court and competing with each other. They've been doubles partners and champions at that. Seven minutes into the match, there's a let again. Oh, this time it is Radhika has got the point, 8-4.
and she serves. A damn good return that gives her a 9-4 lead in the first game. Waiting for that one and placing it in such a way that Pooja couldn't get to it. 10-4 lead, game ball for Radhika Seelan.
Head out, 3-5.
But the first game in just 8 minutes flat. Clearly, Pooja will have to do a bit more to upset the apple cart of the top seed. Pooja herself is ranked 6th, seeded 6th in the tournament. She knows her partner's game, Radhika, and will have to step it up a little bit to try and reverse the trend. But 11-4, a comfortable win in the first game to Radhika Seelan, who is looking for her maiden title of the season. This is the first final that she's got into after having made a semi-final appearance in the Little Masters and Senior Tournament in Mumbai. For the Khelo India champion, Pooja, she's got her work cut out. She will try and neutralize that 1-0 lead that Radhika's opened up in just 8 minutes. Radhika's got the all-court game and the confidence to be able to challenge her younger teammate from Chennai. As they get ready for that second game. A good shot that, but let called. Keeping it deep. 1-0 lead to the top seed in the second game of the women's final. Let Pooja used the hustling tactics to beat Akanksha Gupta in the semi-finals yesterday, but that doesn't seem to be working as Radhika is ready for that and he's controlling the pace of the match. (3-0) to the top seed. Pooja will have to place the ball better than she has thus far. Comes up with a very good backhand there to pick up the first point in the second game. She's 1-0 down after having lost the first game 4-11. Caught in two minds there, Pooja was, who conceded a point to Radhika. This time Radhika had it coming for her as Pooja was able to place it well and pick up that point. Yet another backhand winner from Pooja this time. Intense rally ends in Radhika's favor. Radhika leads 5 points to 3 in the second game, leading 1 game to love. Six three is up.
8-10, game ball.
And when you have so much familiarity as partners, as players on the tour, sometimes it does get a bit of a challenge for one player or the other to find that little extra. Pooja is now serving at 4-7 in the second game. Lovely challenge that, and Radhika's made it difficult for Pooja to get to the ball. Line 4 after that block. Nice touch play as part of the rally. Clear winner that. Yes. Radhika gets the game ball in the second game to be able to go 2-0 up. Beautifully played.
5-10, game ball.
Pooja will get to serve at 5-10. Radhika is just a point away from taking a 2-0 lead in games.
Resume in 30 seconds.
6-10 now. She saved 2 game points.
15 seconds.
But Radhika is able to close that at 11-6. Just 6 minutes flat this time. 11-4 and 11-6. The pace of the rallies and the length of the rallies are really short. So 2-0 lead to Radhika. There was a bit of a comeback that Pooja managed in the very late in the second game, but that was not going to be enough for her. A couple of very good backhand winners that she delivered. She'll probably need more of that. And the self-talk that Pooja is doing there should really pepper up. Replenishment of energy and some hydration will really set her up. She's 2 games up. Radhika Seelan, 23-year-old from Chennai, playing her first final of the
Play will
season,
resume in 60 seconds.
and looking good to claim that title. Eager to get in there and get going, but she'll have to wait for her arrival and for the time to be called by the umpires, by the referee, before she can think in terms of closing the match. But can Pooja come up with something special now? We got to see one terrific comeback yesterday in the semi-final. Om Semwal, the left-hander from Mumbai, beating Shamil Vakil. After losing the first two games, he's come back to win in 5. Can Puja do that? Will Radhika be up for a straight game win in the women's final? No. 1-0 at the start of the third game to Radhika Seelan.
3-1.
It is intriguing that Pooja is not attempting to engage Radhika in longer rallies and trying to have the same hustling tactics that worked really well for her in that semi-final yesterday against Akanksha Gupta. Two 2-1 after Radhika's sliced attempt did not meet with success.
3-all. Stroke to Seelan. You're standing on the shot.
Stroke to Seelan.
You are standing on the shot.
Stroke to Seelan. Hand out.
3-1
3-1.
to Radhika.
Hand out. 4-3.
Lots of energy there from both players.
Yes, set. 3-1.
Three 1.
5-3.
Play resumes.
Stroke to Seelan.
Stroke to Seelan. 4-1.
It will be 4-1, a bit of a tussle there.
3.
And it's 5-1. You would expect Pooja to try and slow the pace of the game down because this hustling and bustling has not worked for her so far.
6-1.
Focus on engaging Radhika in longer rallies perhaps might work for her.
Four shooting.
Radhika's got the game
4-7.
to inch closer to a facile win. 7-1 in the third game. She leads 2 games to love.
Hand out.
It's the consistency and the economy of movement that you're getting to watch from Radhika that has helped her a great deal thus far. 3 points away from a straight game win. Can we see a miracle turnaround from here?
Hand out. 5-8.
Great anticipation and a good reaction there. Eventually running out a winner with that forehand. 9-1, 2 points away from winning that title. A hint of resistance there on the Women's HCL Tour Indore 2024 final. Radhika's all but victory. 3-9. A huge gap there, which she'll have to bridge Pooja if she's and with consistency. Match ball now to Radhika Seelan on the cusp of that maiden title of the season for her. And she's done it. In 24 minutes, she's won 11-4, 11-6, 11-3, taking just 6 minutes for each of the last two games. A great win for Radhika Seelan. Perhaps a lot more facile than she would have expected the win, but great effort nevertheless from her to secure that maiden title of the season. Radhika Seelan, 23-year-old from Chennai.
Radhika, how do you feel about it?
This is my first PSA title, so I'm very happy.
How do you feel beating your best friend in the court?
Yes, we are really good friends, but on court, I think both of us play to win, and that really helps us. So we push each other. Yeah.
Congratulations. So we have our first winner, Radhika Seelan.
And why would she not be beaming? A great win, easier than expected perhaps, when she was up against her own teammate from Chennai, her doubles partner who helped her win the national doubles championship in Chennai just a few weeks ago, earlier this month. To win 4, 6, and 3 in straight games, I'm not so sure if Radhika Seelan would have expected it to be so one-sided. We left with the men's singles for the day. That should be a cracker of a contest if Om Semwal can sustain the energy that he brought to the court yesterday in that amazing semi-final against Shamil Vakil of Sri Lanka. Om Semwal, a 20-year-old from Mumbai, ranked 330th in the world on the PSA Tour, will be up against Ravindu Laksiri of Sri Lanka at the top seed, who is ranked 140th. Nearly 200 slots separate them on the PSA Tour ranking. But Om Semwal, the left-hander from Mumbai, will have to believe that he can sustain his run after having got into his maiden final of the season. Ravindu has lost the two finals that he played. The first one, the Northern Slam in Delhi, and then the Pune Club Open in Pune, and made it to the final third time this season in India. If will he be third time lucky, or will Om Semwal, the strapping left-hander from Mumbai, be able to stop him, just like Suraj Chand was able to in both Delhi and Pune earlier this year. But no matter what happens, this one should be a good final, something that can keep us on the edge of our seats, because this is going to be a clash of people who play very tactical squash. Ravindu, with his terrific economy of movement and great anticipation, and Om Semwal, with his never say die spirit, can dish out a great final. The Delhi College has got steeped in tradition, and Indore, of course, has got a great history of being home of stalwarts in sport, not the least being in cricket, and of being fantastic hosts. And I think that's what we're getting to see at the HCL Squash Tour Indoor 2024, where the Indian Open Junior competition is on simultaneously with more than 400 youngsters in the age group of under 11 to under 19. Five age groups, boys and girls, playing for the top honors. They get to watch some of the senior players, some of them who are contesting in the HCL Quash Tour, and they will have great lessons to learn. It's a super idea to have both tournaments being played simultaneously. A lot of youngsters will be able to watch and learn, and perhaps even from their interactions with some of the senior players, they will be able to become better squash players in time. The HCL Squash Tour, of course, started with the HCL Doubles National Championship. We are now, it started, of course, earlier with the Northern Slam. It's moved on now to Indore. After that, from June 4 to 8, the Southern Slam and the HCL Squash Tour, which is a part of the PSA Challenger Tour, will be held at the Indian Squash Academy in Chennai. After that, in August, you've got the National Championship at the Bombay Gymkhana in Mumbai, followed by the Eastern Slam and HCL Squash Tour at the Calcutta Racket Club in Kolkata. And in November, after a lull, you will find the Western Slam, the HCL Squash Tour in Goa, and followed by, in January 2025, the Northern Slam and the HCL Squash Tour in Jaipur. Lot to look forward to for players on the Indian circuit. A lot of good tournaments courtesy HCL that the Squash Racket Federation of India has been able to string together for young players and experienced alike, so that they can get their rankings up and running and have great competitive experience as well. We wait for the action to begin in the men's singles final. Ravindu Laksiri of Sri Lanka, the top seed, against the fifth seeded Om Semwal, a 20-year-old from Mumbai. Om Semwal, of course, made the Northern Slam final, but lost in the second round of the Pune Open. He would want to go better than that and replicate Suraj Chand's two victories in the two tournaments that have been held so far. Suraj, of course, beating Ravindu Laksiri in both the finals in Delhi and in Pune. Om Semwal, having made it to the semi-finals in the Mumbai event, will want to go better than that. He's already done really a great job for himself getting to the final here in Indore, but he will want to try and seal a victory. But very creditable victory over Ravi Dixit, a senior player, vastly experienced services man. He beat him 12-10, 12-10 and 11-8 in the second round, and in the quarterfinals he beat Badr al-Maghrebi of Kuwait 15-13, 11-7, 11-3, and then in the semi-finals he beat Shamil Wakil after losing the first two games 11-13, 9-11. He went on to win 11-9, 11-5, 11-9 in a battle that extended over an hour and quarter. It was fantastic to watch him stage a comeback, believing in himself and going on to stitch a victory and becoming the cynosure of all eyes in Delhi College, Indore. You can sense the excitement in that audience as the umpires take their position and welcome the two players.
20 years from Mumbai, India, PSA ranking 330. Raise your hands for Om Simval! And his opponent, 28 years old, all the way from Colombo, Sri Lanka, with a PSA ranking of 140. Please welcome the top seed, Ravindu Luxury.
The Sri Lankan, of course, will want to change the script. He's lost two finals in a row. Will want to be very different. He's had a fairly comfortable run on the HCL Tour in Indore 2024, beating Vaibhav Chavan in straight games, losing a game to Diwakar Singh before coming back to win 3-1, and then stopping Vedant Patel from pushing him into 4 games by winning in straight games.
This is my sixth PSA Challenger final, and I hope to do my best and won my first Challenger title in this year. Yeah, actually very good experience because this is my fourth Indian PSA Challenger in this year. Experience I got, and after this tournament I have Asian Senior Team event. And this tournament is very helpful for that tournament also.
So there you are. All the stage is all set for that wonderful final between Sri Lanka's top-seeded Ravindu Luxury, this left-hander from Mumbai, 20 years old, Om Semwal. He's won the hearts of the fans yesterday in that amazing victory over Shamil Vakil to stop the final from becoming an all Sri Lanka affair. He also had beaten Badr Al Maghribi of Kuwait in the quarterfinals. Was again a great effort coming from him that we saw from him, but he won that in straight games. But it was truly the semi-final that defined this languid left-hander from Mumbai. Terrific effort from him. Just that bit of a warm-up before The competition begins in the final. Should be a good contest if young Om Semwal can raise his game. The challenge for him would have been to recover from the rigors of that 5-game match against Shamil Vakil after having lost those first 2 games at 11-13 and 9-11. He had to stage a comeback. He was also down 2-6 in the third game when he showed immense self-belief to try and turn the match on its head, and he actually succeeded. How well he's recovered from that, how well he's been able to come back on court fresh, will determine how much of a fight he can put up against Ravindu Laksiri. He'll have to believe that he can score another win. Great opportunity for him to make a strong impression on the HCL tour. He of course made the semi-finals of the Northern Slam, and where he lost to Rahul Behta in 5 games. So he will want to win this one. How much of his hunger can fuel him to go and do a good job of competing hard in the final? We'll have to wait and watch.
Eight, 3.
It's always nice to see such camaraderie ahead of a good game, and obviously you would want them to show all of these Olympic values that we keep talking about of friendship and respect while pursuing excellence. These 3 are the cornerstones of Olympic values: friendship, respect, and excellence. You would want to see that throughout a contest. Dish out high quality play where you don't ask for any quarters and give none, but at the same time you show a lot of respect, not just for the rules but also for your opponent, and then go out with your guns blazing.
Play will start in 15 seconds.
Thanks to HCL, the Squash Racket Federation of India's calendar has kept the players busy. It's got them going. It's truly a professional circuit now, with prize money, and but more importantly, with a lot of competition.
HCL Squash Tour Indore 2024 men's final match. Om Semwal of India to serve. Ravindu Laksiri of Sri Lanka to receive. Best of 5 games.
6, 9.
Never.
Going to be the Indian Om Semwal serving the first game of the men's final against Ravindu Laksiri of Sri Lanka. This will be a long drawn battle. Ravindu's picked up that first point in the first game, but you can expect this to be a long contest with both players striving hard to wage a grim battle and not give easy points away. Rabindu was at hand yesterday when he watched his colleague lose after winning 2 games, Shamil Wakil, and he knows what to expect from this young left-hander from Mumbai. Will not make the mistake of underestimating him. And his ability to make strokes.
3-1.
A 3-1 lead for Om Semwal.
10-9, game ball.
Using his long reach to get to the ball.
And out 2-3.
2-3.
And out 10.
Rabindu Laxiri serves.
2 points.
Beautifully played.
Hand out. 4-2.
Keeping it really close to the wall and challenging the Sri Lankan. 4-2 to Om Semwal.
And out 11-10, game ball.
Nicely done.
And out 3-4.
Tried hard to get the ball to drop.
11 all.
Perhaps didn't get the right kind of elevation there.
Mullet.
But look at how quickly Ravindu gets back into position to be able to get to the ball.
The ball was gone. Don't let the ball was passed. You are going wrong line. You are going
You
wrong
will
line.
sense that with such economy of movement,
And out 12-11.
he's able to then anticipate and react really well. Beautifully done that.
Stroke Laxiri 5-4.
There can be no doubt that it was well played, but not enough.
Game losing 2-game out.
Made him hurry there. That was some rally. Ravindu, of course, having that conversation with the umpires. As he sees Om Semwal level at 5-all. Made to run around a bit, but he picked up that point. That boy from Bombay, he did. Equal to the task.
Play resume in 30 seconds.
6-5 to Ravindu Laxiri, the 28-year-old from Colombo, who ranked 140th in the world.
Time.
Seven five.
It is an intense contest. the greater experience of Ravindu showing in there, as he's making his younger opponent scurry around a little bit, controlling the flow of the game by dictating the pace of the game.
Hand out, 1 love.
Great fight there. Om Sehwag is ready for the amount of work that he's had to do for each point, but he's believing in himself and is able to deliver to the best of his ability so far.
Hand out. 8-6.
Tried to find the corner, but went too low. Rabindu is not complaining. 8-6 he serves in the first game of the men's final of the HCL Sports Tour Indore 2024.
2-1.
Nine six.
9-6.
Hand out.
And Rabindu 2 points away from winning that first game. But Om Sehwag is very capable of staging a comeback, as we got to see yesterday.
10-6 game ball.
Rabindu's got the game and the tactical acumen to keep Om Sehwag at bay. Serving game ball. We had the chance to nail a winner, but Om Sehwag gave it up, and 11-6 to the Sri Lankan in the first game, 9 minutes. And Om Sehwag is in familiar territory now, having lost the first game like he did to Samil Vakil in that semi-final yesterday. A lot of work left to be done for young Sehwag from Mumbai. Rabindu eager to get the record, set the record right, straight in the competition here in Delhi Club Indore, having lost the Hamdard Squashters National Slam, the Northern Slam in Delhi to Surat Chand in 5 games, and then the Pune Club.
Play will resume in 60 seconds.
Good effort thus far from young Sehwag, but he will have to up his game a little bit and not play into the hands of the Sri Lankan like he did in the first game. He was made to scurry around a little bit.
Play will resume in 30 seconds.
Had a few unforced errors. If he can avoid that, he can fight a bit harder, take the match deeper by winning a game or two. He's a capable man, the left-hander from Mumbai, playing his first final of the season after having made it to the semi-finals of the Northern Slam, where he lost to Rahul Baitha. In 5 games, start of the second game. Rabindu leads 1 game to love.
Handout. One love.
Om begins with winning the first point. And the second as well. Pushing Ravindu to the two extremes. First to the left and then to the right. The backhand and the forehand. And challenging him. He'll have to be a lot more consistent if he's got to win games.
Handout. And go.
2-all. The second game, Ravindu leads 1 game to love. There is a sense of the unhurried in Ravindu's game. That was tough on Om Semwal. He thought he had his man in a tight spot. Not enough power, not enough elevation in that ball, and he conceded the point.
11-4.
Superbly played, Ravindu, for that point. This is very tactical, but the Sri Lankan is quite adept at dealing with it. Opens up a 5-2 lead in the second game.
5-2.
What can Om Semwal do now to stop the Sri Lankan from running away with the second game as well? But the manner in which the Sri Lankan has controlled the pace, altering it, hitting some gentle strokes and mixing them with some really powerful ones, we've been able to get that 6-2 lead.
Handout 3-6.
Om Semwal had plenty of support yesterday from the home crowd, and he was able to ride that to a victory in 5 games. He knows he's capable of that. Going closer, 4-6 now.
Yes, net. 4-6.
Let six, 5.
5-6.
Ravindu had looking at sealing that point, but made that error, allowing Om Semwal to inch in within a point of him in that second game.
Handout. 7-5.
7-5 now. Wonderful. The pace of the game has changed. Gentle at times, powerful at other times. almost like a river sometimes, or like a brook.
7-5.
Let at 7-5. Very late.
Hand out.
And the crowd is
6-7.
beginning to warm up to what Om Samwal is capable of doing.
Hand out. 8-6.
In trying to kill the pace of the ball, he not able to get that elevation. Om Samwal not going above the line there.
City. 9-6.
9-6 to the Sri Lankan.
Yes, net. 9-6.
Game ball, is it? Game ball now.
Game ball.
The Sri Lankan is on the cusp of winning the second game and taking a 2-0 lead. Some of his drops haven't worked, so maybe Om is not attempting too many at this point of time. Facing game ball, obviously, wanting to cut down on the element of risk there. The Sri Lankan runs out a winner with the second game as well. Match has been on for about 20 minutes. This game lasted 9 minutes as well. So 11-6, 11-6, 2 games to Ravindu Laksiri of Sri Lanka. 1 game away from what can be his maiden title on the HCL squash tour in India on the SRFI circuit, having lost 2 finals in a row to Suraj Kumar Chand, but now having his tail up against Om Samwal, the left-hander from Mumbai. His teammates giving him further inputs. The senior player Ravindu Laksiri knows that he has to keep calm, stay focused on the job on hand, and not assume
Play will resume in
that
60
he's already won
seconds.
the match. He knows that Om Samwal, 2 games to love deficit to beat Shamil Vakil in the semi-finals today, and in fact,
Play will resume in 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds.
Laksiri leads 2 games to love. Level. Now, hand out. One love.
Time.
One out. One out.
Yes, let. Please stop. Because you hit him, please stop. I did a good shot. Please stop. Please stop because you hit him. Please stop because
Yes, let. One all.
Play will start in 30
Let called. And play resumes.
seconds.
Hand out. 2-1.
Home, of course, doesn't have to look too far back in time to be able to draw inspiration. He did it just yesterday, 24 hours earlier. He was able to stage an amazing comeback and win the hearts of the fans watching the match in Daily Club Indore.
One love.
The experience of the senior player clearly coming in handy. He takes a 3-2 lead.
And out. One all.
Hand out. 3 all.
And the rare uncharacteristic error of that.
Down. 2-1.
Making him run around. But the Sri Lankan is equal to the task. Takes a 4-3 lead.
4-3.
And out. 2 all.
4-3.
He's trying his best, Om Semal is. He'll have to think on his feet. And get those extra inches away from Ravindu. Laksiri. Just like that one.
5-3.
And out. 3-all.
5-3.
Ravindu Laksiri, the Sri Lankan 28-year-old from Colombo, has taken a 5-3 lead in the third game. He leads 2 games to love.
4.
Now 6-3.
Slicing it, but not getting the ball to do his bidding.
5-3.
Om Semwal is looking for that magic touch and not finding it. Definitely he's not got it often enough. Trailing 6-11, 6-11, 4-6.
And out. 4-5.
Hand out 7-4.
Stroke to 1-1. 5-all.
Very interesting that.
Stroke to Laksiri 8-4.
Point goes to the Sri Lankan. 8-4.
8-4.
3 points away from wrapping up the title.
Correction 6-5. Stroke to 1-1. And out. 6-all.
Mr.
Simply
Laksiri,
superb.
if you
The
asking
senior player
something
has
there,
been
you
able to
appealing,
find all
and
the
after that you
answers
played. In the between the rally, if
to
I
everything
stop the
that's
rally,
been
you have
thrown
to
at
play
him
the
so
leg.
far.
Otherwise, play the ball or stop the rally.
4.
2 points away from winning the HCL Squash Tour Indore 2024. Training every sinew there, the two players, but very clearly Ravindu is well ahead and looking good to win the title. Now on match point, championship point to Ravindu Laksiri. He's very familiar on the Indian circuit, played last year as well.
8-7.
Intense. He knows he's a point away from winning the crown. And he wraps it up. 11-6, 11-6, 11-4 in just over half an hour. Actually disappointing in terms of the quality of contest. You would have expected a lot more from the young man Om Semwal. That was to no avail. Each of the games he's won in just over 9 minutes or so. The Sri Lankan wins for the first time on the Indian Tour this season after having lost 2 finals in a row to Suraj Kumar Chand. One of India's players was going to be in the Asian Team Championship but hasn't figured in this tournament. would be a relieved man at having broken that run of defeats in the final to be able to win that prize and take the trophy home.
And we have the HCL Squash Tour Indore 2024 champion, Indore from Sri Lanka. The presentation Germany will be back in just a few minutes.
Two rather one-sided finals brings us to the close of the competition on the HCL Squash Tour Indore 2024, with Radhika Seelan beating Pooja Aarti Raghu in the women's final 11-4, 11-6, 11-3, and Ravindu Laksiri beating Om Sembal 11-6, 11-6, 11-4. You can be sure that the competitors will be back on the Southern Slam that begins in Chennai on the 4th of June and runs all the way to the 8th of June, with some more interesting and intriguing contests coming up there at the Indian Squash Academy. But for the moment, it will be Radhika and Ravindu who will walk away as winners with pride, with reward for some very good work over the past few days. We must thank you for joining us on the live stream for the HCL Squash Tour Indore 2024. Two one-sided finals, but great competition nevertheless. It doesn't take away anything from the players who gave off their best. As we wait for the prize distribution, Radhika, the winner of the women's singles, with a straight game victory over Pooja, her teammate, her doubles partner, a comfortable win for her.
That's a good question.
Squash teaches you life.
Never lose the hope.
Never give up till the end.
I think squash has taught me to put my best foot forward in all aspects of life, and
Winning, losing doesn't matter. You just have to, be good on court.
Squash is one of those sports that will bring you back down to earth very quickly. If you think you're getting good, then you find that you lose to someone else very quickly. And
it's just determination and doing the same thing again and again and again. And with that determination in my coaching career, in my refereeing career also, I am so determined. I can get up at any time of the day or night. If you tell me there's a session or there's a referee's clinic, I can get up at 3 o'clock, I can get up at 4 o'clock. So this life lesson of being very disciplined.
One love. 2 love. And out. 1 2. And out. 3 1.
This is my sixth PSA Challenger final, and I hope to do my best and won my first Challenger title in this year. Yeah, actually very good experience because this is my fourth Indian PSA Challenger in this year. Experience I got, and after this tournament I have Asian Senior Team event. And this tournament is very helpful for that tournament also.
Two 4.
Yes, you are completing the swing. Swing was prevented this one.
3 4. Now. And out. 5 3. Wait. Stop. And out. 5 3.
We wait for the prize distribution. Should not take too long before we get there. The players themselves will be very keen to receive the rewards of their hard work over the past few days. Davindu in men and Radhika in the women section taking the winner's prize, but do not discount the efforts of people like Pooja, who played the final and lost, although she lost it in straight game, and Om Semwal as well. He's had a great run, terrific semi-finals yesterday, and then getting to the final, perhaps taking a toll on his body, not being able to move as much as he would have liked to. That's the challenge for young athletes, to get the recovery techniques going so that they come back to the court fresh and win matches again. So, interesting tournament so far, concluding with this two one-sided victories, but don't let that take anything away from the efforts of the players, each of them. Some of them have had long runs, great runs, beating seeded players on the way. Om Semwal, for example,
and Pooja as well, getting good victories over, especially over younger players who beaten seeded players, and then getting to the final.
I request all of you to kindly gather near the court number 1. We are beginning with the prize distribution ceremony. Once again, good evening and a warm welcome to all of you. First, let's have a huge round of applause for all the players, our winners and runner-ups. What an amazing championship it has been. We witnessed many action-packed matches between 48 players from countries such as Egypt, Sri Lanka, Kuwait and India competing for a prize money of $3,000. All thanks to Sports Authority of India, SAI, Madhya Pradesh Squash Rackets Association and our host, the Delhi College, for enabling this PSA tournament to run smoothly. This PSA tour aimed at enhancing the experience of our players and providing them the opportunity to experience an international championship. With further ado, I request Mr. Rajat Chandolia, Associate Vice President and Brand HCL, to please come forward and say a few words to our audience. Rajat, I request you to please join me on the dais. Rajat leads HCL Sports and he takes care of marketing and branding for all the initiatives coming under HCL Sports. Rajat, over to you.
10-6, report.
Thank you, everyone. And you know, I think it's a great event that we have kicked off this in Delhi College. This is the first of the Indian Squash Tour, the first PSA, $3,000, $6,000 tournament. And this would be one of the 5 tournaments that we will do this year. So excited to be here. Thank you, Delhi College, for making this event come to your home turf. I think it's a great facility. So many good squash courts. Thank you so much, and I think we will probably now move over to the next one, which is happening in Chennai.
Thank you, Rajat. That perfectly sets context for our prize distribution ceremony. We have with us, ladies and gentlemen, our chief guest, His Highness Maharaja Vikram Singh Puar of Dewas Senior. Sir, I request you to please join us on the dais for the prize ceremony. I would like Rajat to present a memento to Sir. Shivangi? Let's have a huge round of applause, sir. Delhi College has supported this tournament and it has not been possible without Delhi College support. Thank you so much, sir. So would you like to say a few words to our audience?
15 seconds.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate HCL for organizing such a beautiful event, and thank you for choosing Delhi College as a venue partner. You have seen our infrastructure. We have always been wanting to create a competition, an event like this in Delhi College, and we are happy to host you. We are happy to host all the players, all the international players who have come to this tournament and have been playing so wonderfully.
I request His Highness to please present the trophy to Ravindu.
Come close.
I request Pooja and Ratika also to join us for a group photograph. Thank you. Thank you, sir. This brings us to the end of HCL Squash Tour Indore leg. Thank you for joining us today. On behalf of HCL, I would like to express our heartiest gratitude to all our partners who came together to make this tournament a success. Thank you, Delhi College. Thank you, Madhya Pradesh Squash Rackets Federation of India, Sports Authority of India, and of course, Squash Rackets Federation of India. Without all our partners, this tournament had not been possible. I would like to thank ABP team for helping us streaming live this tournament and taking squash to more and more number of people. Last and the most important, I thank all the players for their dedication and energetic performances. Ladies and gentlemen, HCL Indian Junior Open will conclude tomorrow with the matches starting right from the morning. I request all of you to please join us on the finale of HCL Indian Junior Open as well. Thank you once again.